Hello gamers, we are playing Human Resource Machine. It's this adorable little game by the same people who brought you World of Goo. World of Goo! I love this game. It's adorable. Oh, please select my employee ID. I'm employee 1. I'm the first employee. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's start from the mailroom. In this game, you are tasked with solving problems. You have this little dude, that's me. This is your boss. And he's telling me to do stuff. I look like an excellent instruction follower. My first job is right here. I can ask him for help, okay. So basically I've already written it, but what happens is, I'll clear this out. Yeah. So I have, it says drag commands into this area to build a program. Your program should tell your worker to grab each thing from the inbox over here. This is the inbox. And drop it into the outbox. So inbox goes to outbox. But there's 3 things, okay? So again, back to the inbox, and then to the outbox, and then back to the inbox. And then finally, one last stop at the outbox. If we play, and the 3rd time, and you can actually see it going through the steps. There you go. Yay! So it grades you on how well you do, and it's basically a programming game disguised as a make your dude do things game, but it's a lot of fun. Year 2 in the busy mailroom. So this time, he wants us to grab each thing in the inbox and put it in the outbox. But now I get this jump ability, this jump command, and the jump command basically says when it reaches there, go to somewhere else. And you can choose where that somewhere else is. So the somewhere else happens to be right back to the start. So as you can see, our program, if you ignore the fact that the jump is here and pretend that this is not there, it starts with him going to the inbox, he grabs the B and he brings it to the outbox. That's what this is, step 2. It jumps, and the jump brings it back to the beginning, and then he goes back to the inbox, the outbox, and it jumps, inbox, outbox. So watch what happens. And then jump. And in it goes, and jump, and so then we can speed it up, whee, all the way to the top. Woo! Look at him go. And now instead of using like a bazillion copies of the command, I can make one command that loops. To the copy floor, where we will learn about more things that have to do with this. Oh, yeah, okay. So pretend there's no inbox because it's broken. Send 3 letters. 3 letters. Up there. Over. Nope. Wait. That way. Yeah. Send 3 letters to the this thing. To that. Okay. So. Sorry. I'm very bad at this green screen thing. Send, nope, send all those letters B, U, G to the outbox over there. So you can copy from and copy to these boxes here, so you can store stuff in them like a variable, but it pretends that they're just like a storage spot, but you can copy from. So it says to spell the word bug, so copy from 4, and then to deliver to the outbox. Copy from 0 to the outbox. Copy from 3 to the outbox. Watch what happens. Picks up the B to the outbox. Copy from U to the outbox. Copy from G to the outbox. Ta-da! To the elevator. The Scrambler Handler. Let's clear this. And pretend that... Okay. It says, grab the first 2 things. First 2. From the inbox. Okay, that's over there. And drop them in the outbox. in the reverse order. Repeat until the inbox is empty. I have a new command. I can now copy to those, not just copy from. Okay. So how do I start? How do I start? Well, I'm going to have to grab something from the inbox, right? And I guess I'm going to have to plop it down on our thingy. I guess I'll put it in plot 1. And then I'm going to have to grab something from the inbox again. And I guess this time I actually just have to bring that second one to the outbox. And then I have to copy from here to get that one, because since that's the first one, so it goes first in, last out, right? So first in, and then I take the 7, and it's the first out, and then the 2 is the last out. So copy from, and then to the outbox, and then I have to repeat for the entire thing, repeat the whole action over again, because we want to do all this stuff again and grab it all, and basically keep doing that. So first the 2 goes in, then you take the 7 over. So now it's in reverse over. See, now it's 7-2. Or reverse order, sorry. And that's 7-2, and then it'll be HZ instead of ZH, because he throws away the Z. So H and then Z. And then instead of 4-8, it'll be 8-4. And notice I don't care about keeping these other letters or numbers past that one little segment. I'm sure at some point it's going to come up, but for now, I usually just use the one spot, because I can just overwrite it. On to the next one! On to the next one. Indeed. Okay, let's continue. To the elevator! Scrambler, coffee time. We don't need coffee time. Rainy summer. Rainy summer. For each 2 things in the inbox, add them together and put the result in the outbox. So I have a new command, add. You can add things together. So maybe you can figure out what I'm doing here. Basically, I grab something from the inbox, I copy it to here, I grab something from the inbox again, I add it with what I put there, and then I put that result in the outbox. So watch what happens. Watch and learn, kiddies! 0 plus 7, still 0, or sorry, 7. Out goes the 7. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 goes out. -1 plus 9. 8. 8 goes out. 6 plus -7, -1. That goes out. Okay. Right? Makes a lot of sense. Totally. It's a very neat little game. So now that you've seen things like that, let's continue and go up to where I am at right now, which I guess is here. The exclusive lounge. Oh, this is the one I'm stuck on. Emotional decisions are for the weak. So basically, here's what I have to do. For each 2 things in the inbox, I have to send a 0, this 0 here, to the inbox if they have the same sign. Or a 1 if they have different signs. Like, what the hell is that, right? What am I doing with that? So for instance, 7 and 3, those 2 things, if I compare these 2 things, they do not have the same sign, I would send a 1 to the outbox. So I have to basically do something like this. I have to collect the first 2 things, I have to store them somewhere, I have to do a bunch of jumping if negative, and jump if 0, and jump and add and sub, and you basically have to use tricks of math and like shortcuts in math to do, which are also basically programming shortcuts in assembler and stuff, because you need tricks that can give you very fast answers on if, you know, for instance, it's like 2 negatives always make a positive. Things like that. Like, if you can rely on shortcuts and stuff, then you can make very efficient code that doesn't require a million instructions to do what it's going to do, and it means you can repeat that code and expect it to do the same thing over and over properly when you're using your shortcut. Yeah, there's just, you know... Yeah, this one's tough. I've been working on this one for a bit. I know that there's probably something I'm missing about a very simple shortcut to jump to one of the other. I just haven't actually nailed it. I had some code working for a while that I was pretty proud of. I am not proud of having an empty slate there right now, I must tell you. If you would like to check out this game, it's available on Humble Bundle. It was part of one of the more recent packs. I don't know, I'm assuming you can get it elsewhere too. Human Resource Machine by the guys who brought you World of Goo. If you Google that, I'm sure you can probably bring up their webpage, and maybe I'll even put the link in the description or in the bottom here, so you can check out the game yourself and maybe support the developers. If you enjoy my content, please do hit the subscribe button, as that gives you notifications of when my stuff comes out. Please comment. I love to reply and talk to you guys. It's part of the passion of making these videos. And otherwise, if you enjoyed this particular video, please do hit the thumbs up, so I know that you like the content, and I can produce further videos just like this one. Okay? I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.